What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Doctor Strange pack here. So in this pack we get Doctor Strange, which looks nice, looks like the Doctor Strange we've got more recently, just different colors. And this figure is supposed to be of him being more possessed, so he's got a weird looking face, like much paler skin, and we get a Dormammu head to put on there as he's being possessed by Dormammu. But what's really cool in this pack though is we also get Wong, so nice to get the comic version of Wong represented in our Marvel Legends, so it looks really nice there. And then we also get the Ghost Dog of Bats there, so the nice hound dog looks pretty cool. So just an awesome looking 2-pack. We can spin around just to see both the figures there from the comics there on the back. Look pretty cool. So like I said, I'm excited for this 2-pack, so let me go and get them open out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. So we're going to start off with Doctor Strange, which looks good here. It's pretty much the Doctor Strange we've already had before, just minor color changes that, of course, I will show you the comparison. But it does look good. It's just him supposed to be starting to be possessed by Dormammu, which I couldn't find anything like an actual comic storyline about that. There was just the comic cover that was like on the box and stuff of Doctor Strange in this body just with the Dormammu head. So I think they were just trying to portray that. But it looks good here. Like I said, it is Doctor Strange. It's just like he's being possessed, so he does look like, I want to say sicker, so his skin is really pale, his eyes look kind of sort of weird there, and then his outfit seems sort of muted. So like his blue is now more got like a gray tint, almost like the, like turn the color down on it so it looks more dull. And then kind of the pants as well, they have more, which it's hard to see in the camera, that's got like a grayish tint to it, so it's black but really matte black, and then almost like a really dark gray to it instead of black. So there is some color difference, especially if we compare the two that we have, but overall it still looks cool. So we get Doctor Strange. He has the Eye of Agamotto on his chest, the cloak of levitation he's wearing with the high red color there looks good. Like I said, the more paler and possessed face of Doctor Strange, again, it's hard to see here, but he does have weird, strange looking eyes, so that's nice. But still, everything else about him just looks like Stephen Strange. And then we get his outfit, as I said, so the blue with his like logo design there on his chest. He has a lot of yellow, so he's yellow sash around his waist, and the yellow gloves there on his hands. Again, has the similar design like the almost like cheetah print or whatever, but it's more upper towards the color and then real light there. And then the tunic sort of hangs down, and then the pants there all in black with that cloak hanging around, and it's got a little more action pose put into it there with it sort of sweeping off to the side. So all around still looks good for Doctor Strange, but not as good, of course, as the other one that we have. But for his movements, we get his head that'll twist all the way around. Of course, you got to get down in the cape here. Will twist all the way around. And in this cape, it's hard to get his head to move, but he will look down that far and up that far. So he does have the hinge disc in there. But again, it's hard to get it to move because you got to fight around all the cape and everything. Then we get the shoulders that'll come up. Maybe we'll do this side since it's more exposed. So shoulders should come up there towards 90 and rotate around within there. We get the single elbow joint that bends to 90 with rotation. We get the wrist that'll twist all the way around and hinge back and forth. Then we go to the ab crunch. So we can crunch back and forth as the cutout, so crunch forward, crunch back, so nice crunching, and it'll twist all the way around at the waist just above the belt. Then the hips will come up. Of course, he has this tunic peak, so again, we don't really get the legs there. We'll do this side again just because it has the split, so it allows it to come up towards 90, out to the side there, thigh twist all the way around. The double knee joint that'll bend up that far to the back, kicking himself in the butt. We also get a shin twist here in the middle of the leg, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So good movements once again, and it's going to be the same as that last Doctor Strange as well. Like I said, it's real nice and everything with it, but of course we get some limitations because that cloak always being in the way and like the single elbows and everything, but still works out really good. Now for accessories for him, if we want to have him using some of his powers, we do get some purple effects this time, which look nice. We've seen these before, and it has the yellow gloves there on the hands, so we know it goes for him, so we can put these in his hands. So there we can have the magic effect on Doctor Strange, which looks really nice. And as I said, it is him being possessed by Dormammu, so we also get a Dormammu head to put on him, so we get this. Probably looks very similar to the Dormammu we've already had. I forgot to grab that, so don't have it to compare, but just looks pretty much the same. We still have this black faceplate that comes out just attaching to the chin there, so if you don't want that on, you can take it off, but the nice headdress piece there that attaches into the bottom, so looks good for Dormammu with the flaming head and all that. So let's put this on the body. So there he is with the Dormammu head. Of course, I don't think that looks too good, so definitely just keep the Doctor Strange head on it. But that's what it looks like, though, with that head. So if you want to have him fully possessed there by Dormammu, we have that option. And then, of course, we have our older Doctor Strange, so I just grabbed the most basic one here. So like I said, everything about this will be exactly the same. So it's the exact same figure reuse, especially for the main body. They just switched out the cloak of levitation, so it has this older look to it. But we have just our normal Doctor Strange head compared to this one. But like I said, body-wise and all that will be exactly the same, just switched out the cloaks there. And of course this one is the possession, so he looks much paler and sicker, and then has the different cloak of levitation, but still looks good and nice to get another Doctor Strange added to the collection. And of course, this 2-pack also comes with Wong, which is the figure we were most excited for just because it's a new character added to our collection. So we have Wong, which is a descendant of Tibetan monks, where the firstborn males of every generation serve the Ancient One. And at 4 years old, he was sent to a monastery to train and serve as a master sorcerer. And once he became an adult, the Ancient One sent him out to the US to serve Doctor Strange as he became the new Sorcerer Supreme. So of course, with his learnings, he has sorcerer abilities of teleportation, size alteration, and protective shields. And of course, being a monk, he is also a master of martial arts. So it looks really good here to get a comic version of Wong. Of course, we got him the MCU versions. Now we have the comic, which looks really good. So I like how very similar, he's bald headed and has the bigger body. So that all looks really nice. And then he's got what I'd say like, the more monk style outfit. So the all green but with yellow cuffs there on his hands. And then black and green sort of shoe design there, whatever they wear. So it looks pretty good overall. And love all like the little buttons and stuff there on the front of him. Then we get his bald head and nice looking face, so it just looks really nice. Good like printing and everything for that looks good overall. So pretty basic figure, but it does look good. And like I said, just nice to have finally a representation of a comic version of Wong. But for his movements, we'll get his head that'll twist all the way around. He can look down that far and up that far. So not the best movements, unfortunately, in his head, but not bad. We get the shoulders that come up to 90 with the butterfly joint, just a little back and forth. And we'll rotate around. We get the bicep twist and the double elbow joint that can bend up that far, all the way up on itself. So really good. Wrist will twist all the way around and hinge back and forth. Then we get the ab crunch, so just have the upper ab crunch here. So crunch back and forth and twist all the way around. Then we go down to his hips, that'll come up to 90 there if you force it out to the side. Thigh twist all the way around. The double knee joint that'll bend up that far to the back, not bad at all. And then down to the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So pretty decent movements. Doesn't have everything like no shin twist or anything, but all the range that he does have is really good, so works out really nice. And then for accessories, we get a number of hands. So first we get a set of grip hands. So if we need to hold on to anything, we get a set of grips. We also get a set of hands. Since he's like a master of martial arts and everything, we do have these hands almost like sort of like gripping or pinching hands, whatever they use there. So we just get those as an option as well. And then since he does have the sorcerer abilities and can do the shields like Doctor Strange, we get those same hands just in yellow this time. So like the standard with his hand designs there. So obviously we put these on his hands. So there's Wong with the hand switched one arm out. So we have one of his martial arts hands and then one of the sorcerer hands there as well. So he looks really cool there. So nice to have Wong. And of course we can put him with Doctor Strange. So we'll just take our normal Doctor Strange and we can sort of pose them up there together like they're working together to take out an enemy like Dormammu or something. So those look really good together. But in this pack we also get a character that can go with Wong of Bats, the ghost basset hound. So Bats is a basset hound that came under the care of Dr. Stephen Strange and was enchanted with a translation spell that turned his barks into English, but he died during a confrontation between Doctor Strange and Loki, but would return as a specter form. So that's why we have him here. So the nice ghost dog that looks pretty fun in the nice green color. Of course, looks like the basset hound. So I have like the head, the long floppy ears, short little legs, and longer body, tail on the back. Love how we have some sort of like, the design of the body and stuff. So looks pretty good. Just a nice see-through dog on a stand that keeps it floating up in the air. Now he has the ability to take possession of people's body. So if anything happens, the dog can go into their body and make them like get up and walk around and stuff. So that's pretty fun and nice to get Bats as well added to the collection. A nice addition to the shelf there as well. So 2 fun characters now added to the collection. Well, that's it for our Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Doctor Strange 2-pack, where we got Doctor Strange being possessed by Dormammu, as well as Wong and Bats. So it's such a really cool pack, especially to get Wong and Bats. Those are obviously the 2 stars of this pack. But getting the Doctor Strange, because, I always love this Doctor Strange. So getting another version just in different, with the paler skin and all that, and the Dormammu head to go on him is really cool as well. So obviously you can use that for any of our other figures. So just a nice 2-pack overall, adding some new characters to the collection. So let me know what you thought of this pack down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.